Good morning, dear students. Greetings of the day. So, welcome once again. So, in this third revision part of your upcoming examination, Standard 6 and subject is Social Science. So, in first and second revision part, we have discussed about 3 marks question, 2 marks question, as well as the fill in the blanks, and including that I have included match the pairs and true or false that we have completed in revision part 1 and 2. Now in this third offline video we are going to discuss the first question, multiple choice question from chapter number 5, 6 and 10. Total 8 question will be there and each has 1 marks. So without wasting time, my dear students, let's start. Let me give you one instruction. In this offline video, you should keep your textbook, notebook, pencil, rubber with you. So whenever you think that it is very important, just note it down. Just write down some of the important question and answer. So it will help you for your upcoming test, and as well as it will also help you for your final examination. So let's start. First question, multiple choice question. First number, which planet in the solar family is unique? Yes, 4 option will be there. Jupiter, Saturn. Now conjunction is going on before 1 week. It has started before 2 weeks ago, and still some of the places it's seen the conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn every 20 years. They appear every 20 years, and after 20 years it would appear in the future. So which planet in the solar family is unique? And the answer is Earth. And you know what are the main reason why the Earth is very unique, very extraordinary. Second, how many main sphere does the Earth have? And the right answer is 4 that we have discussed: lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. Number 3, what is the meaning of litho? That we have discussed: musical instrument, B soil, C rock and D pressure. And the right answer is soil, and the other name it is solid also. It is known as solid also. So that's why it is known as rock sphere, soil sphere, solid sphere. Number 4, what percent of surface of the earth does the lithosphere occupy? 29%. Number 5, how much temperature in the Celsius does it increase for a depth of 1 kilometer in general? The right answer is, dear students, is 71%. Please do remember all these things. Number 6. Number 5. How much temperature in Celsius does it increase for a depth of 1 kilometer in general? Dear students, what we have discussed in chapter number 10. Just remind all this question and answer. So every per kilometer the temperature increases up to, option number C, the right answer is C, 30 degrees Celsius. Number 6, what percent of surface of the earth does the hydrosphere occupy? And you know that it is 71%. Hydrosphere, the water bodies of the earth that are included in the hydrosphere. Number 7, how many kilometers long are the deep and vast valleys found at the bottom of the ocean? Right answer is C, 10 to 11. Number 8, of the total volume of water on the earth, how much percent of the water do the ocean have? 97%. Dear students, do remember chapter number 10. Number 9. Now it is from chapter number 6. Okay. Which source is not included for getting knowledge about the Mauryan dynasty? Arthashastra, Indica, Meghdut and Mudrakshas. And the right answer is Meghdut is not included for getting the information of the Mauryan dynasty. Indica it is there. Just remember Magasthenes. Then Arthashastra by Kautilya. And Mudrakshas. It is there. Emperor Ashoka. Number 10. Which Greek king did Chandragupta Maurya defeat? The first live class that I have discussed with you, my dear students, Seleucus, who gave the 4 major region of the Seleucus in Afghanistan. Just remember, so it was the Seleucus that King Chandragupta defeated. Number 11. Which tribe did Chanakya belong to? So Chanakya belonged to the Kautilya Gotra tribe. Our right answer is Kautilya. Number 12. Which Greek ambassador came coach of Chandragupta? And the right answer is that we have just discussed. It is the right answer is Megasthenes. Not Nicator, B. Sikandar, C. Megasthenes and D. Hyun Sang. Hyun Sang that we have discussed in chapter number 1 in semester 1. Harshvardhana and the dynasties, North India. Just remember Hyun Sang, a Chinese traveler. Number 13. Which book of Megasthenes provide basic information about Magad Empire? The right answer is Indica. Number 14 from chapter number 6. Whom did Chandragupta appoint as the governor of Giri Nagar, or it is known as the Junagadh? Giri Nagar. In the ancient time it was known as Giri Nagar. Okay. So first option Vishwagupta, Pushyagupta, C. Bindusar and D. Sushim. And the right answer is Pushyagupta. Number 15. Which lake was built by Pushyagupta in Giri Nagar? And very famous Malau Lake, it was built by, so in the Solanki period, by Minal Devi. Then Sudarshan Lake. Then Sahasraling Lake and Mansar Lake. It is situated in Viramgam. Number 16. With which Jain Muni monk did Chandragupta spend the last year of his life? Merutagacharya, then Shilagunsuri, then Bhadrabahu, then Buddhisagar. And we have discussed that about, I have given you some of the explanation of Bhadrabahu. Just divide this word Bhadrabahu. It is very complicated to speak, but you have to remember. Just write it down. Number 17. How many Jatak stories, myths associated with the pre-birth of Buddha? Different stories, tales, Dantakatha in Gujarati it says that. So about 550 Jatak stories that associate with the pre-birth of Gautam Buddha. Number 18, chapter number 5. Which great reformers made reforms in social and religious sectors in India in the 6th century BC? BC means before Christ. And the option is Buddha and Mahavira that we have discussed in chapter number 5. Varahmihir and Charak, Chanakya and Varshaketu, then Nagbhatta and Vetalbhatta. But right answer is Buddha and Mahavira in chapter number 5. So they were the social reformers, very spiritual, religious, pious, ascetic. Okay, number 19. Where was Kapilvastu state located? So in the Himalayan area, Arauli, in the Nilgiri or in the Malwa, but it is situated in Himalayan area. Number 20. Who was the head of Kapilvastu Republic state? At that time, Gautam Buddha, Nandivardhana, Siddhartha or Shuddhodana. At that time, Shuddhodana, the father of Gautam Buddha. So, Shuddhodana was the head of Kapilvastu Republic state. Next, number 21. What was the childhood name of Gautam Buddha? And you know that Siddhartha. Right answer is Siddhartha. Very easy. Just write it down. All the question and answer. Very in the nice way. Then the next question. 22. What was named What was named Siddhartha's fathers? Oh, okay. What was the name of Siddhartha's father? Vardhaman, Nandivardhana, Yashodhana, then Shuddhodana. Right answer is Shuddhodana. What was the name of wife Gautam Buddha's? What was the wife name of Gautam Buddha's? The right answer is Yashodhara. 24. What was the name of Siddhartha's foster mother? And the right answer is Gautami Mahaprajapati. Foster mother, stepmother. Number 25. What was the name of Siddhartha's mentor or guru or director, guide of Siddhartha's? And the right answer is Alar Kalam. Just remember our former president Abdul Kalam. From that you can remember this name, Alar Kalam. Now, the last question number 2 will be that we are going to discuss is answer in short, in very short answer. But dear students, you have to remember all this question and answer nice way. Okay, so let's start once again. So first question, which scriptures have been included in the Buddhist text Tripitaka? Okay, the three scriptures name. First one is Sukta Pitak, second one is Vinay Pitak, and the third one is Abhidhamma Pitak. Three Buddhist text, Tripitaka, very easy to understand. Okay, it is included in the Buddhist text. It is there. Let's see. Next question. Question number 2. So, when and at whose place was Gautam Buddha born? So, Gautam Buddha was born in 566 BC at the place of Shuddhodana, the head of Kapilvastu and his wife Maya Devi. Next question, number 3. Why was Siddhartha married at young age? And the answer is, as you know that Prince Siddhartha used to discuss knowledge and meditation from childhood. He was interested in the knowledge and the meditation. He wanted to search the meaning of the life at that time. So his father was worried that Siddhartha would become a monk. So due to this concern, Siddhartha was married at young age. Number 4. Why did Siddhartha decide to become a hermit? Siddhartha decided to become a hermit for attaining, for most thing, do remember, for attaining enlightenment and in search of truth. Two things that you have to remember. For attaining enlightenment, and the second one is truth. Okay, dear students. Next, number 5. Who was with Siddhartha on the night of his renunciation? Siddhartha charioteer. Who was the charioteer? And it is the name that I have written. And it who was Chahana and his dear horse Kanthak were with him on the night of his renunciation. Next. Where did Siddhartha go after renunciation? Siddhartha went to places like Rajgriha and Puruvela after the renunciation. Very easy. Number 7. Most important and very most important question for your examination. 1 mark. Where and when did Gautam Buddha attain enlightenment? So Gautam Buddha attained enlightenment at Bodhi Gaya under the peepal tree on the day of Vaishakhi Purnima. Okay? At the place Bodhi Gaya under the peepal tree and on the day of Vaishakhi Purnima. What does Buddha mean? Number 8. Buddha means conscious or very wise. Number 9. Where did Buddha go first after attaining enlightenment? Where did Buddha go first after attaining enlightenment? You can see it. Buddha went first to Sarnath after attaining enlightenment. Number 10. What are the 4 Aryan truths explained by Gautam Buddha known as? And very easy, very most important question. So, the 4 Aryan truths explained by Gautam Buddha are known as Buddhist principle, and or it is also known as Samyak Darshan. Most important, Samyak Darshan. Next question. Number 11. Number 11. Now we are going to discuss it. Into how many Varnas was Hinduism divided in the time of Gautam Buddha? Mainly that time 4 Varnas are there, and Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra in the time of Gautam Buddha. Number 12. Where was Mahavir Swami born? Mahavir Swami born in, very easy, Gnatrak Kshatriya dynasty of Kundagram Republic, state of Vajji Union. Gnatrak Kshatriya dynasty of Kundagram Republic, state of Vajji Union. Number 13. Write the names of Mahavir Swami's parents. Very easy. Mother's name was Trishala Devi and his father's name was Siddhartha. Number 14. What was Mahavir Swami's childhood name? Mahavir Swami's childhood name was Vardhaman. Very easy. Okay. Number 15. What is the crust of the earth made up of? The crust of the earth is made up of soil and solid metals. Number 16. Why is the lithosphere also known as rock sphere or solid sphere? The lithosphere is composed of mainly 2 things. Okay, rocks and solid metals. So it is known as rock sphere or solid spheres. Number 17. What is the thickness of the upper crust? Okay, the upper crust of the earth is about 64 to 100 kilometers. 64 to 100 kilometers. Number 18. Very most important question. Number 18. What is magma? due to the tremendous means very great. So due to the tremendous heat in the interior of the earth, the rocks melt, and because of this the liquid rocks materials is called magma. It is the melting. Number 19. Why does the earth's crust not open? So there are some gases in the interior, you know that, the gases, and these gases are heated and they try to come out, and they overlying rocks exert pressure over, and I have shown you one video during that time. So due to the equilibrium between the constructing forces of heat and pressure, the earth crust does not break or burst open. Number 20. Where and when is the proportion of ozone gas more? The ozone gas is found more in early morning in the open fields, especially in the plains and near the sea coast. Number 21. In which way does the atmosphere serves as the natural shield for the earth? Natural shield. Okay, matters are pulled towards the earth due to the gravitational forces. They are burnt, and because of the friction, and they enter in the atmosphere and destroy. So the ozone layer saves the earth from the harmful UV rays. I have explained with you. So this is, in this way the atmosphere serves as the natural shield to the earth. Number next, what is biosphere, or what is meant by biosphere? The sphere wherein the living organism exists. Lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere is called biosphere. Is called biosphere. It is the mixture of all the three domains, all the three spheres of the earth. Mixtures. Number 23. In which way are the dust particles in the atmosphere useful? So they are useful to spread the sunlight in all direction, and that's why there is no sudden brightness or no sudden darkness at the sunset. At the sunset there is no sudden darkness, and when the sun rises there is no sudden brightness due to the dust particles in the atmosphere. Number 24, most important question. Four major domains or the spheres of the earth: lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere and biosphere. Number next 25. Name the major continents of the earth. And the answer is Asia, Europe, Africa, North America, South America, Australia, Antarctica. Okay, so these are the major continents of the earth. Number 26. Why is the earth called the blue planet? So more than, the main reason is more than 71% of the earth is covered with water. So that's why, hence it is known as the blue planet. Number 27. Why is the northern hemisphere called the land hemisphere? Because of the greater part of the land mass lies in the northern hemisphere, and that is why it is called the land hemisphere. Number 28. Why is the biosphere important for living organism? It is because it is here that three essential elements of life, land, water and air, are found only. Okay, and that's why biosphere is very important. Next 29. Okay, so these are the questions that we have already discussed, my dear students. Okay, so just have a look on the all question and answer that we have already discussed about the 1 marks as well as the MCQs. I am just scrolling down so that you can understand what we have discussed, what we are just gone through, what I have explained, what we have revised. Okay, just go through each. all the question and answer. Okay, so you can get the perfect revision idea. You can clear the concept, which question and how many question and how you are going to write the correct answer. Okay, so still if you have any doubt, any question regarding to this revision question and answer topic, just call me or message me and I will try my best to solve your problem as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Best of luck for your upcoming examination. Thank you so much. Bye. God bless you all.